and welcome back to the Roast of Mark Antony.
For our final roaster tonight, I'd like to introduce to you a man of many names and one face.
The one, the only, Imperator Kaiser Julius,
or Octavion.
Thank you, kind sir. Well, here we are. Feels good to be here with all you people. He's been a slippery one, this Mark Antony, but fear not, he's in the clutches of Rome now. All I know him as, he's pretty hard partying and he's a drunkard. Pretty socially unacceptable these days, if you know what I mean as a Roman. Well, when my divine father, the great Julius Caesar, left Rome, he put that man there in charge. And he was incompetent. I mean, like, how do you not know how to rule a kingdom easily, huh? Oh well. Barely knew how to rule and help out as consul and make beneficial decisions for the people like you, unlike my great father, Caesar did. Though, I am thankful for him for defending my father at his funeral. But again, what type of man lets the plebs, what type of man lets you guys take the body at a funeral? At a funeral, can you believe that? Like, come on man, how stupid do you have to be? Well, when I came back to Rome, when I found out that my father had entrenched everything to me, just a little bit to him, and a majority of it to you, the public, he ignored me. I heard he was just drinking for days. Well, how about the will that he read out at my father's funeral is the very thing he ignored. He contradicted himself. How's that for stabbing yourself in the back, eh? To be honest with you, just you and me, I reckon Mark Antony's the least Roman you'll ever meet. Unfaithful not only to our sacred land, but also to his wives. Not one, not two, not three, but four. That's right, 4 wives. Must be a lousy husband if you ask me. I married my sister to him, and he left her for another woman, that Cleopatra of Egypt. But when I asked my sister how he was as a lover, she wasn't surprised that he wore such small sandals. When I asked her how he was as a father, she called him a pribbling, clay-brained haggard. Not only that, he took the lover of my father, Cleopatra of Egypt. He left the city of Rome, this great city, our forums, our temples, our gardens, for you to enjoy. He left that, and he went to some desert. What? That was the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals ever. Talk about being unpatriotic, huh? He's so bad at being loyal, I think he's gonna fall on his own sword eventually and just commit suicide. I'm sure that the odoriferous fumes being emitted from your vast depths of your armpits are sufficient enough to act as pesticide for your love life with any woman. Any woman at all. Hold on, what's that smell? Oh, is that you? Oh. Like you found my divine father's will and read it out to the public at his funeral, allow me to do the same. In my possession, I have found and read Mark Antony's will. You want to know what it says? Ooh. Do you? Well, let me tell you. Basically, he intends to leave the lands that are ruled by Rome and Parthia to his children with Cleopatra. Ooh. And that means he's going to establish a king. That is his son. And if there's one thing we Romans hate more collectively, is a king. Now more than ever, Mark Antony challenges our way of life. If the Senate ever declares war on Cleopatra, he would join her, not only as a lover, but as an ally. You would, Mark. Come on, you would, you know. Even if I was ever to come to power. Now that's a big if, that's a very, very big if. I would make sure that this century of civil war would be put to a stop. Alright? Too long has Roman blood been spilt. Unnecessarily. Do I need to be in power? Absolutely not. I like being in power. I enjoy being in power. But it's not like this compulsive need, like my need to rule. I digress. In summary, this man is unfit for imperator, council, or even dictator. The truth is out there, and the people of Rome need to know the truth of Mark Antony. That's my roast of Mark Antony. Let's see what he says.